Holiday film. What is the best part you like about the project you said yes to be a part of it?
For me, content is everything, and I'm sure now Marathi cinema also believe in content, and we've seen also like Sairat and have done so well. Now Marathi cinema is not only doing well here but internationally also. So it's part, or it's given. It showed us that it's a myth about the box office, about the language and everything. So it's helped me because for me, content is the king. From the day one, I've been saying my same words. Content is the king. For me, it is not language. Doesn't give me a barrier for that. I love the content, and I knew this Marathi cinema would accept it very beautifully because now Marathi cinema is ready and to accept such kind of genres and stories. So because earlier I had done Funtru. Funtru also was a very good film for me because it was something new which Marathi cinema has not seen, hologram. For me, this is also a cinema which everyone has seen, and it's so rooted. It's with our friends, with our anywhere around us. But people are not ready to come out and say, okay, can we do it in different cities maybe. Mumbai, yes, of course. They have seen everything and it's accepted. But there are different cities, where small cities, where they are not ready to accept such kind of relationship. So it's in way to think and way to see ki, we all love each other, the families love each other, and what can we do to keep others happy in this family.
Okay, do you think Sarat, after the commercial success of Sarat, Marathi industry, do you agree that it's a turning point in terms of commercially successful film in the Marathi
Yes, of
industry?
course. I think after seeing Sirat, after seeing lot of other films, lot of other studios also have started making Marathi films, and so many Marathi films being made now. But I feel everybody should think like content. If the content is good, just go ahead and just believe in yourself and do it. I also believe in content. I'm trying my best because to understand Marathi language for me it's very hatke. So I'm trying to understand because feelings and emotions are same in whether it's Hindi cinema, Bengali, Marathi, or any other cinema. The feelings and the emotions are nearly the same. So if you get the same feeling and emotions in a Marathi cinema, and you it belongs to this language, and I know they will connect very fast to it. So why not make it? So that's the reason I took a step to make this and Zara Hatke with Ravi sir and Prakash Kunte.
Okay, apart from this, is there anything there in the pipeline you want some Marathi, you know, Marathi stories to be told in Hindi? For example, Sarat is one of the example, you know.
Yeah. So, as in told in Hindi, like Marathi cinema to take in Hindi. Yes, of
There are very good
course,
writers also.
if there is for sure, because if the content is beautiful and nice, why not? There are so many people we've seen. We take Telugu, Tamil, and we make a remake in a Hindi cinema. So why not in Marathi cinema? Because the content is good. It works beautifully everywhere. Because we also want to show the Bollywood how Marathi, very simplicity is still there in everybody's heart. Till now, even with you, with me, we all are simple people by heart. So simplicity always works wonders.
Okay, second last question for you. In how many screen you planning to release the film?
140.
Okay, apart from this, there's a recent current scene, the current scenario early in the morning. It has been reported Sultan is leaked. Grand Masti is already leaked.
Yeah.
Before the film got on the floor or got to release, they're releasing on 15th of this month. We just spoken to Vivek Oberoi. What do you think about this whole issue?
It's a very sad thing because I feel when everybody's worked so hard, we all want you to first watch it in the big screen because the effects, the colors, sitting with all everybody and watching, laughing and enjoying, it's a different high. So if you watch it in YouTube and you give them, if it's leaked or anywhere you watch it, it feels sad if our audience can just help us hand in hand not to watch it, not to encourage this leak, and like if it's not encouraged, I'm sure it'll help us a lot because we make this beautiful entertainment for all the audience, and exactly the same way we want the support from the audience to help us not to watch this film in your small laptop, or or on your mobile phone. So it's all up to you. If you want to help us and if you want us to entertain you beautifully, just let us work hand in hand the way we want to entertain you. Please help us and be with us.
The whole story started with Urta Punjab. Now it is unstoppable. Grand Masti, now Karan Sultan. It was recently early in the morning. It was there in torrent. Now it is removed.
It's removed. Oh my God. I'm also sad. I didn't know about Sultan. I heard about Grand Masti and Urta. But it's really sad. We are trying our best to stop it, but it will only help if the audience only can help us with it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
अमृता कवर हो जाएगी ना
Before I'll ask you anything, do you think Sairat is a turning point in the Marathi film industry in terms of commercial success?
Yes, it is. I haven't watched the film, but I've heard of it, and what I have heard of is like it's wonderful. I hope such things happen to us also at times. So yeah, whatever I've heard and about the bonuses the actors are getting, are really very encouraging. So yeah, it is.
Okay, what is the first reaction the moment the makers of And Zara Hatke approached you? What is the first reaction? That true for a Marathi film?
Yeah, the first reaction was I told them that I don't speak Marathi, so are you sure that you want to approach me? So they said yeah, they want me for a character who is a Bengali artist and who speaks mostly in Hindi and Bengali and thoda beech mein Marathi. And so script I read, and then the most important thing was I loved the script. I thought it was a great story, and all the characters were so beautifully written. So then I wanted to do it. I thought then I'll manage the lines. And then while shooting, we still reduced the Marathi lines a little bit because the Hindi and Bengali were sounding much better. And we have a few lines, beach में एक आध line मैं बोलता हूँ मराठी में. So yes, in the beginning I was a little scared about the language, but otherwise the story, I mean, if even it was fully in Marathi, I would have done it because the story was so good. So I would have learned the language and done it.
Okay, कितना ऑडियंस को खींचेगी फिल्म जब हम बात करते हैं प्रेम करावे पण जरा हटके प्यार करना है लेकिन जरा हटके
देखिए ऑडियंस को कौन सी फिल्म खींचेगी वो तो ब्रह्मा भी नहीं बता सकते हैं लेकिन ये ज़रूर कह सकते हैं हाँ ये ज़रूर कह सकूँगा कि आज की दुनिया में आज की कहानी है बहुत सिंपल है. सबसे बड़ी बात जो इस फिल्म की है वो है सिंप्लिसिटी. बहुत मुश्किल होता है सिंपल फिल्म बनाना. बहुत एक सिंपल कहानी बोलना सबसे ज़्यादा डिफ़िकल्ट काम है. उसको इतनी सिंप्लिसिटी से लिखी गई कहानी है और उतनी सिंप्लिसिटी से पेश की गई है ऑन स्क्रीन, विच आई थिंक इज़ समथिंग ऑडियंस को पसंद आनी चाहिए. बिकॉज इसमें मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि अगर मैं इस फिल्म में नहीं होता, मैं देखता, तो ऐसा ज़रूर लगता है कि ये कैरेक्टर में हो सकता हूँ या ये कैरेक्टर में हो सकता हूँ या ऐसा तो हो सकता है, ऐसा मेरे घर में भी हो सकता है. लवेबल हैं सारे कैरेक्टर्स और सारे सिचुएशंस भी इतने रियल हैं कि पूरी आशा है मेरी कि लोगों को ज़रूर पसंद आएगा, ज़रूर कनेक्ट करेंगे.
Film making is always a serious business. When we come to distribution, when we come to for the release, it took so much time. Even for the monopoly happening in the current scenario, even for the single theater, you need to pay to them to run your own film. How good and positive do you think when Heroes is on board?
See, I do not know about the such details of कि single theater के लिए you have to pay and all that. I don't know that. I don't get into that depth of business. But इतना तो ज़रूर मैं कह सकूँगा कि इतना बड़ा बैनर Eros associated है. That is मतलब रवि यादव production and Eros presenting it is a huge thing for this film. And we all know, मतलब हमने अपनी आंखें बंद करके आराम से लेटे हुए हैं कि हमें पता है कि इसको उस जगह पर पहुंचाया जाएगा, वो मुकाम दिया जाएगा. रवि यादव himself is a very smart guy when it comes to promoting his film. He has a very different way of promoting and it really goes out and promotes his film. That's what I've heard from the industry till date. जिनको भी मैं मिला हूँ, जो भी मराठी इंडस्ट्री के लोग हैं, जिन्होंने कहा कि तू पहली पिक्चर कर रहा है, कौन है ऐसे रवि यादव, वो फिर तो बेस्ट है आज के दिन में. That's what I've heard. So I guess Ravi sir is going to take the film there. Eros is going to present it at that level, at that scale. उस बारे में हमको कोई चिंता ही नहीं। अब सारा प्रेशर हमारे ऊपर है कि हम लोगों ने कैसा काम किया है और प्रकाश ने कैसा डायरेक्ट किया है। मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि हम लोगों ने अच्छा ही काम कर लिया है।
Thank you so much.
थैंक यू सो मच।